Welcome to PowerPoints That Engage. Today I'm going to show how to use the Balloon Pop template. Like it says, it's a Hangman version of game, but this one I have it all set up for you to create the words you want to use. So if you want to use different spelling words or review words, sight words, that's all up to you to have your list ready to play. I have directions included, and so right here in this template, what I have ready to do is any word that's between 2 to 8 letter words. You can choose any one of those are all ready for you. Big tip, you want to open up a blank PowerPoint to make a new game, which means you don't lose this one. An alternative to that would be to save this as a different version. So what you would do to do that, to be able to save this original one already to your computer, you'd open it up, File, Save As, and choose where you want to save it. So I'd be saving it in here, and I can choose a new name, so then I can say Balloon Pop Spell Word List, and then the date. So then you'd go through, and so this is our new one, which means that we can change things in here and not need to worry about altering our original one. So then you'd go through and you'd have your spelling list. You'd know what you'd want to use. So using these, and right now we're not going to get rid of them, we're going to keep them right now. And so then we'll go in and think about how many letters are in the words we want to use. So you'd have the list you want to do and decide how many of those you want. So if you want to do your first one, you'd click on it, and if the first one is 4 letters, I suggest keeping it and then just doing Control Copy and Control Paste as the first one. And so then to alter and put in your letters, right now all I have is spaces to have it be ready to use, but just with filler letters rather than actual words. So to create yours and create the spelling for it, you'll have your word ready. So for example, if you want to use the word they, you'll move the top purple boxes off of all of them so that you can see the letters underneath. Right now I just have the A's there as fillers so that you know where to do. So you click in, you see how you can do it, and it's ready for you. So you can delete the A and put in a T. And if you want they, and then it's just personal choice if you want them capital or lowercase. So you can go back through if you want them lowercase. That's just preference for how you want to show it. And so then we have they all ready for us, and we'll put our covering back on. And they is all set. Pretty simple. So you have your first one ready. Second word, say you want to say the word there. You'll go do the same, move all these down. Down, and you'll go in and do all that, wrote in the new word. Move them back up so the letters are hiding. Ready. So say your next word you want to use is a 3-letter word. You'll find the 3-letter box, Control Copy or Control C, either way works, and Control V or right click paste. Again, you'll move the boxes down so you can see the underlying letters, and say that this word is going to be she. So we have our S H E. And move them back up. You can continue to do this for as many words as you want. Right now I'm just going to show 3, but say that these are the 3 I'm done with. I can then delete all the next ones, making sure to keep my original 3. And so this one is done and ready. I'd click Save to keep it, and then it's ready to play with the students. I suggest writing down all the letters or all the words so that you know the order in order for it. So have that list on hand so that you are ready and you know the words, because that's the most important part for playing this game. You need to know them, and say you make it the day before, you're going to want the words ready just in case, because sometimes it's hard to remember the exact order they're in. So when you're ready to play, you'll go into it, and you know the word, your students don't. And just like Hangman, they get to guess the letters. So say they're looking at this and their first guess is R. You know the first word is they, and there's not an R in they, so you'll click to remove the R to show that it's been guessed. And since R is not one of these letters, you'll click on a balloon to make it pop. And it popped and went away. Students guess another letter, they guess N. N's not in they, so you click a balloon to pop it. You can click on any of the balloons you want. If you see here the little hand appears, it shows that that is able to be clicked on. See, if I move it away, it's an error again, which means that that is not where I want to click. I only want to click where I see the little hand. If the hand's on it, you can click on it to make that action happen. Same thing for these. You want to make sure that the hand is showing so that you're clicking on what you want to be clicking on. Clicking behind it, it'll move to the next slide, which is not what we want. So say students guess E. Click to remove the E, and you know where E is. This is where it's super important that you know the word. Look through and remember where E is in they, and click to reveal. If they guess O, there's not an O, so then you have to go back over and pop a balloon. Guess T. You know there's a T in there, so you have to remember which one it is and reveal the T. Same with showing the next one and Y. Yay, they figured it out before all the balloons are popped. They got it. Go on to the next one, click the arrow. Same thing. Got to remember where they are. For this one is there. If they guess N, remove the N, pop a balloon. Like I said, you can pop any one of the balloons. Just make sure that it shows the little hand tool to be ready to be popped. If they get the letters correct, guess the R, click to reveal where that letter is. It's super important that you remember which word it is, and therefore which letters they are, so that you click to remove the correct letters. You'll keep going through. Hopefully you get it before all the balloons pop. And then that's how you play the game. And with the template, you can play it again and again and always edit to make sure that it has the correct number of letters to fit any word you want to use. So I hope that this is a fun game and your students really love it. Make sure to come by back at the My Teachers Pay Teachers store to see what else we have, because a whole bunch of different fun math and spelling games. And if you love it, if your students love it, please come by and leave a comment. Let me know what you love. And thank you so much for stopping by.